We're hot right now. Today's question is, Anthony, what are exercises I can do for my glutes?
I got my armor now, no fear, no doubt, can't shoot me down, yeah. I got my armor now, no fear, no doubt, gonna shoot me down, 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 now.
Now, we love glute exercises here at Fitness Lying Down, and wanting to focus on them is awesome. A lot of people actually, they want to focus on glute exercises because they want their glutes to look really nice, right? And that's A-okay, there's nothing wrong with that. But I think it's also a little bit short-sighted, and it's maybe a little bit incomplete, right? Because let's not think about just what the glutes, like how they can look. Let's think about what they can do for you, right? And now think about if you have a well-functioning, strong, set of glutes. That's going to basically help you move. It's going to help you stand up straight. It's going to help you kind of live your life. And really, I think the more effective and well functioning your glutes are, I think it'll help reduce a lot of back pain. It'll help reduce your knee pain as well, because it's that hip joint in the middle of your back and your knees that kind of holds that together. And when those are working well together, that's when your body's happy, right? And when your body's happy, then your life is happy, and you're happy. Now, a lot of people just want to focus on just kind of glute isolation exercises because they want to feel that burn, so they know that the glutes are working, and they're actually building some muscle there, right? And that's not bad per se, but again, it's a little short-sighted because the glutes aren't made to function in isolation, right? The glutes are an amazing muscle that really tie into almost the rest of your body. And so the glutes function best when they're paired up with other muscles, all right? Especially when they're paired up with your back, what we call your lat muscles, the muscle that runs from like your shoulder down into your kind of armpit, behind into your spine, right? Those lats, we call them, and the glutes, when they're working together, that's when they're at their best. All right, so how can we take some maybe simple glute exercises and incorporate those two together? Like say glute bridge. A lot of people do glute bridges, right? Feel the burn, build the glutes. How can we engage some lats in there? Take a sandbag, pull that bag apart. Now we're engaging the lats and we're working those together. All right. Also, think about your feet. Whenever you want to work the glutes, you want to squeeze the floor with your feet, because whenever you do, that's going to help engage and fire up the glutes. All right. So those are two things you need to make it an effective glute exercise. People, when they do glute exercises, they think, all right, glute bridges, squats, deadlifts, lunges, and those things are all great exercises, but they're not as complete as they could be if we focus on just moving forward or up and down, right? Now, if your glute muscle, if you look at the structure of it, right, it's kind of a fan and it spreads over your hip joint, and the hip joint's a ball and socket, has a lot of range of motion. You can move any direction. And so let's incorporate that into our glute exercises. Let's add some lateral motion. On deadlifts, we can step to the side, or we can do a crossover, we call it, where we step one foot behind the other foot, almost like a curtsy, crossing that back leg over. You can do those on deadlifts, or you can do them on squats as well. So you can do lateral squats. You can do those crossover type of squats. So now that hip joint's moving in different ranges of motion, and that's going to work that entire glute and that hip joint all in together. We can also add rotation, right? The glutes are made to help move your hips with rotation. So we can add rotation to anything. You can add rotation to your lunges, doing a little max lunge. You can add rotation to your deadlifts, right? So think about not just what exercises are good, but what planes of motion are good for our glutes. Because if you can work in that lateral motion, if you can work in that rotation, and again, focus on using the lats, right? Getting some lat engagement, and also squeezing the floor, getting some feet, really activated. That's going to work those glutes most effectively, and those are going to give you a set of well-functioning and well-operating glutes, as well as some nice-looking glutes, which aren't a bad thing at all. So, use those tips, work those glutes. All right, until next time, move better, train smarter.